in the master right?
That's exactly how I like it. No matter how gasolina de aguas frescas may be.
Same time, it makes the catch all that more
Real rice.
massive.
It's perfectly
Shout out
balanced.
to
Exactly
Let's
how I
Go
like it.
Awaken
No matter
for
how
sponsoring
gasolina
this.
de aguas frescas may be, well, y'all know our number one rule. We not rate aguas frescas, huh? We're to rate the
Tell you what, I didn't look much into it, but I was very curious how this real-time bathing was gonna go. Honestly, I almost like didn't believe it. I'm like, whatever, we'll see.
The tacos
But
were
the thing
$5
is,
a
coming
piece, by
off
the
the
way. I got a taco de carne asada, taco de aduana, and a quesadilla taco. And it's
once I rewired my brain, you know, that
they are store-bought tortillas, but they
only
look
was I
real
surprised
good,
at
bro.
what
Like
they
they
actually
should.
did.
Now, I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
I
Only because the
genuinely
tacos look good, don't mean they're gonna taste good.
took
So,
that.
carne asada taco.
I did I didn't shy away from it.
They definitely do not hold
And
back
I
on
was
the
like,
seasonings for carne asada, bro.
I look forward to it.
Go,
The thing is, it's supposed to be
itself
a world,
a little on the dry
just
side. Maybe it's gonna catch your warmers for a while.
and that's the
And it's a
same
little on the chewy
exact
side as
thing
well.
with
Flavor,
Digimon story
amazing, bro. They're
The
definitely heavy on the seasonings. The salsa is actually pretty good. It's very spicy. Has a good flavor to it. For this being in Hawaii, this is super
makes hunting for
in Hawaii,
the
this is 50
Pokemon. I'm
feeling a little generous. I'm
looking
going
for my only
7-1.
pet peeve is I only have one attempt at the catch, but at the same time, it makes the catch
That has a
all
lot
that
of
more
flavor,
rewarding.
bro. Now, as far as the meat itself, I'm definitely running into the same problems that I did at the carne asada, bro. The meat has a very stew-like consistency, but it's a tad bit on the chewy side.
The way
But
that
the
you
flavors,
catch
bro, the flavors is crazy. To me, I really can't pinpoint a style of the marinade, bro. It doesn't really taste like a Tijuana style or a Ciudad de Mexico Puebla marinade. So I don't know, it's very unique, but the flavor's good. It's very savory. It doesn't have much
It's a
of the
beautiful
sweetness
thing
either,
to
which
the
I really
overall
like.
experience. It makes it so.
Although I do like the
That's
flavor
what
on the
we're
spicy
here.
pork way
That's
more
what
than
we're
the salad, bro. I'm a
Let's
lot
take it
more
a step
partial
further.
for
I
it
hope
being cooked
the
a
next
specific
story
way,
game
bro. That is gonna go a little lower, bro. I'm gonna go 16 for the spicy pork. People
together
that actually
the
got
way
all the way back
Legend
for a
of
long
the
time,
VA
they know
gets
that even
right
16
into that
craft beer,
action.
boy, is really
You know what I'm saying? I love
this gas not
it. Don't even want to see it like, no,
Vida
just
is
change the
Chivo,
game.
which is cool. The lab is the next best option, bro. This is what they use here for the
my
Vida.
exploration immersion. Now let's talk about the beauty though. Pokemon lends itself so well
I did not
this
add
new
any
style.
salsa to
It
the
just
taco, by
works.
the way,
I won't say
because
it
y'all know I
works,
like
bro.
my get that
And like, even though this is the
nice
first
and
time
tender,
they
really good flavor, not too gamey, but just gamey enough
I
to where I'm
don't
really
really
gonna
walk
love
up with
it.
my
Nice and
because
juicy,
it's
has a
just
good
iconic.
twist to
It's
the
iconic in
bite.
the sense that the battles
Amazing.
are
The
hype.
seasonings.
But what always made me so mad is how those were hype, but then I go to the game and there's nothing like it. This game makes me throw in the once I rewired my brain, you know, got acquainted. Only was I the first one that noticed. They took the I genuinely forward. I didn't shy away from it, you know, and I was like in between everything that's going on. I looked forward to it. The thing is, the story was good as well, so it was just a good experience overall. And that's the same exact thing with Digimon story times with the story and how we had it for a couple days. Having these Pokemon in the open world makes hunting for the ideal Pokemon what I'm looking for all the more. So my only pet peeve is I only have one attempt at the catch, but at the same time, it makes the catch all that more rewarding. I'm to give it now for Digimon. The Digi Attack might be single best edition. Right? The way that you catch in Digimon, what we call convert, gotta just keep running into Digimon. So if I can be strong enough to do the attack in one shot, that adds to the conversion percentage. Like it's a beautiful thing to the overall experience. It makes it so smooth. And that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. In fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. I hope in the next story game it'll move the transition all together. The way Legends VA gets right into the action. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I don't even want to see a black. No, just change the input. Let's get into it. Even if it is a quick transition, it just breaks my exploration immersion. Now let's talk about the beauty though. Pokemon lends itself so well with this new style. It just works. I don't know what to say. It works, bro. And like, even though this is their first time, they did a pretty damn good job. I don't really watch Pokemon anime, but it's iconic. It's iconic in the sense that the battles are hype. But what always made me so mad is how those were hype, but then I go to the game and it's nothing like it. This game is like closing that gap. The battles are kind of hype, bro. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. When it comes to Digimon, the beauty is how they have polished this flagship title to the extreme. Almost. Now, Pokemon removed depth in a sense with no abilities, while Digimon added more depth with the whole personalities. What Digimon was able to add with this expansion of an existing system is just this depth in team building, this level of strategy. Monster catchers, you don't really see this. You do, you don't. It's just not in such a style that's so similar to Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon at all. You don't see this, man. It's the exact direction we needed to go. It's the exact evolution we needed to see from Samus. Like I said, almost to the extreme. We missed a few marks. Digifarm not being able to Digivolve there. Like, come on, bro. That's the main, like, I don't know what we're doing, you know. But we're close, man. One step at a time. 9 out of 10, 9 out of freaking 10, bro. When I say story, I mean less about the specifics. You know, just how does it feel? How does it feel inside of you? Like, I could get into a bunch of further details of pacing and manner story and writing, but I'm not really trying to do that today. In this day and age, as games build worlds, environments, talk to me about the side quests. I'm trying to learn about the world, trying to feel like I'm a part of it. Now, if you've played and beaten Digimon Story Time, the word of side quests might have made you twitch. Like, I was itching for side quests, and as you can hear, I want them, I like them, but not all at once. Calm down. I'm not to skip over the specifics completely, because Digimon Story, it was really good. Like, but we knew that. But Legends, ZA, surprised. It felt like Sun and Moon from like a seriousness, depth, deepness perspective, I guess. But like,
I just seen the chat, my bad, bro.
It was a good story. It was a.
You know, I'll get jiggy, yo.
I don't know what's going on. I'm really happy.
I gotta set up my shit.
To have hit on a lot of very important overall lore pieces between like the servers, the digital world, the servers, and even some groups, right? Royal Knights, it's just setting up great foundation for brand new people learning about all these little things going on they can then dive into. When I said at the very start, think big, bro. We gotta think big. Alright, this last one's a mouthful. It's a mouthful, but I'm gonna be concise. Okay, I'm gonna be concise. There's just topic, or even just like word that's been thrown around. Where we see 2 words. Worth it. Pokemon Legends ZA, is it worth it? Is it worth $70? Equal shame. Now, I'm not here to argue against the sentiment. And that's what you thought I was. It's because you need to ask yourself, so it is worth it. That's for you to figure. I'm not concerned. But let me explain what these games have to offer. And then you can, you know, say you can do with that what you love. And hopefully you can answer that question. Is Pokemon Legends ZA a quality game? Now, I know, you know, it's crazy. It's like the scale of the game is only one city out of a whole region. That just, I was also like, what are you talking about? But I immediately was like, I mean, if it's only one city, it's got to be detailed. And my buddy, I tell you, it's pretty detailed. And I'll be honest, I'm a bit biased here because I just recently moved to the city. And so it's like a surreal experience. I love it. That's why I was so gung-ho to do side quests. I just wanted to explore. I just wanted to walk around low-key. I just wanted to see my fit. I just wanted to walk around my fit on. That's a big reason why I think I was changing my outfit every 2 to 4 hours of playing the game. I can tell you every session was at least 2 different fits. Then if I didn't, if I ever like we start a reuse fit, I gotta go to the store. And if I don't got money, I gotta go battle to get some money and go to the store. It's a loop. It put me in a loop, I'll tell you what. On the contrary, Digimon has a lot of areas, but they're a lot more linear and not as immersive as UFC. So yeah, we go to quite a few different places, but you know, we're not doing a whole lot. But it's still not that one's better because I really wish I had a bike or something in Pokemon, and that's where the Digi Rides actually shines a lot. And it gets to this point where it's like I loved changing my fit and just walking around the city, and I also love just kind of checking out what other Digi Rides were available in the game. It's just its own different type of fun. Is Pokemon Legends even fun? I've been spoiling it, but I just got something new.
Whoa!
It just hit me. I feel like exploring universe is hitting the same type of exploration itch that Zelda Breath of the Wild is. Obviously nowhere near the scale, but I feel like the combat and the monster catching aspect adds to it because it's like I'm exploring for something. And then there's the thing I was talking about earlier, the loop. There's a loop here, guys. You do the story, some side quests open up, you deviate. Next thing you know, it's nighttime. What's that? That means you gotta go battle. Mr. Joe looked you and I go to the battle zone. It's time to scrap. You get your challengers ticket. Now it's daytime. What's that? You can continue the story. Rinse and repeat. And next thing you know, time is just going away. And then Digimon's story grips you. It pulls you in. You're like, I gotta figure out what's going on. But I also got my team that I can highly customize. So you might be playing. Next thing you have an idea. Oh, I'm gonna go through that. 4 hours past, you haven't done any story. What's the best part of Pokemon Legends is CA? Super subjective, but if I was trying to be politically correct, the answer would be the combat. But for me, it's the customization. And I'm not talking about Pokemon, obviously. That's exactly what my 53 hours, but I'm buying all the variants. I'm trying to match my shit, maximize my drip or drown chat. So if I'm running out of money, I'm going to get more money. Watching. I'm trying to catch them live.
I won't pay time change around here.
This is what we do. We maintain and we assess. Trusting Pennzoil to protect what matters most. When we do it right, we're protecting an engine for its lifetime.
Engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. Pennzoil. Long may we drive.
We don't hide behind asterisks of fine print. With Covered California, what you see is what you get. Healthcare that actually makes sense. Let's find your plan together.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to GamePro Games. Today's video will be showcasing how to easily shiny hunt Onyx for Pokemon Legends ZA with this exploit method. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting my work by joining the GamePro Games membership. Let's dive in. So Onyx only spawns in Wild Zone 14, and this is why I wanted to make this video, because I personally did not have a shiny Onyx until doing this exploit method. I did it with Chespin, and I was like, why can't I apply it to Onyx? And you actually can. It's a little bit trickier though, but you definitely can do it. So the goal of this exploit is to get a guaranteed Onyx spawn at every location where a pool can spawn. So you can see we have 2 holes right here. We have 2 holes right here, and you can notice that each hole is 1 Onyx, 1 Drillbur. And then I even did it to the back holes over here, so we should get 1 Drillbur, 1 Onyx, And then the very far back hole, 1 onyx, 1 drilver, and then the side hole right here, 1 drilver and 1 onyx. So there's a total of 6 holes, and you can duplicate them to 12 holes. Now, I didn't make the hole here just to show off that it is not guaranteed that you're going to get whatever Pokemon you get from a singular hole, and that's why you want to use this method, because it's usually going to be a Drover. It's very similar to how Chestin works. For 90% of the time, you are going to be getting a Pokemon you may not want, which is going to be the Drover in this case. Sometimes this can just become an Onyx by itself, though. We got lucky right there. So how do we actually do this method? Well, it's rather simple, but it does take a lot of time. Actually, before I begin, I should probably catch my Onyx. This is my first Onyx in the game. Let's get him in here. And my very first shotty Onyx. We are going to knock out all the Pokemon in the area to begin. Pretty much all the aggressive ones that can get in our way. And then we're going to go to our first hole. Now, my first hole is going to be right over here, where pretty much where I put my pin. And our goal is to get this Pokemon, which is hopefully going to be Drover, about 50 meters away. And we're going to take them all the way to this corner right here. That is our goal. But first, I'm going to put it right on the pin where he spawned. And we're going to have him chase him. Now, it's actually easier getting the chase here, like right through here, than going through where the other enemies are. It's just easier to take him down this little corridor. So he's going to use the move Dig, and I'm going to go all the way to the corner here, and I'm going to save my game. Because the moment a Pokemon is out of their range, they are going to de-aggro and then reset that to their spot. If you do this really quick, where the moment they pop out of the Dig, and you just dodgeball spam, you can save your game under de-aggro. They're going to have their new spawn point right in the corner of the map right there. That is exactly where we want to put this Pokemon. So we did it correct. We're going to run away, run away, run away. And essentially we want to leave the wild zone as quickly as possible, but we want to hang out with them over here. And we can see he's like right in the corner right here. The camera wants to work with me, it doesn't. That's okay, we can do it from here. Alright, so now we want to put a pin right in the corner, right? We made our save, we made a hard save. We want to put a pin right in the corner right here. Essentially, this is where his spawn point is going to be. That's good enough for me, right? So we need to go about 60 to 70 meters. I like to go usually 65 on the higher side, and then we're going to make a hard save. 66, that's good enough for me, because I think he was like maybe 1 meter back behind the pin. Save your game, reload. So if we did this correctly, we're going to reload our game in this exact same spot. We're going to see that the Drover is still existing in the corner, but we're also going to see a new hole is created in the area where we got it, right? So just remember that where you picked up this Drover or Onyx, wherever you pick them up is where you're going to want to see another hole be created. If you did, then you did it correctly. So he is still in the corner, so half the problem is solved. We're going to go through the door right here, and we're going to hope we see a tunnel here. If we see a tunnel here, that means we did it perfectly. What we're going to do is save our game, turn off our game, and then we're going to reload our game here, and then we're going to fly here. And by doing that, we are going to be able to remove that Drover and put it back to its exact same spot. So we're going to fly here. That Drover is now going to be like, oh, I need to find my home again. And it's found its home again, and we should have 2 holes right here. So now we have 2 holes. And once again, because we have 2 holes, one is going to be a guaranteed Drover, and one's going to be a guaranteed Onyx. Now, I've never seen it be 2 Drovers or 2 Onyxes. It's always a 1-and-1 split, as we talked about in the earlier part of the video. We went through all the holes. It was always a 1-and-1 split. Now, if you do KO the Pokemon, it will go away. You will have to reset the hole. So, we have done 1 hole, and now let's move on to our next hole. All right, now we are going to work on the second front hole. And in all reality, I should have done this hole before the other one, because it would have been a little bit easier. But what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the Pokemon. If it's on, I would probably recommend resetting the process and fly resetting until you get it over. It's a lot easier to work with than Onyx. So once again, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to take him through the corner. And of course, we put just so you have a visual indicator of the meter distance. And I will recommend hugging the wall here. You want to hug the wall. You don't want to activate the make it like it's more annoying. Except this drover is not working with me, but this is accurate to how this whole process goes. Pull those, so we're getting close to that 50-meter range. We're gonna hope he does use his dig soon.
Nigga LB's in it. Fucked up. What?
He's being rather annoying. I want to go rapidly and then use the dig. That'd be so ideal. Slash. Okay, this is when I want him to use dig. Yes. Yes, all the way to the corner. All the way to the corner. Save your game. Save your reset your game. You'll get used to the timing on it. Essentially, right when you see it attach pop up underneath you and do the burst, and there's a little bit of an audio clue with that burst too, you'll get every single time. So we got him in the corner again, and we're just going to do the exact same thing we just did with the previous one. So he's going to be in the corner.
Even if we're talking about pouring lean down the side of the bottle and flipping it toward the music video to make it look cool, like all the little small things Draco put into the public eye around the world. Nobody in California was doing these things. Everybody thought California was wearing.
I mean, that's
pretty low riders because all they did in their music videos was portray that.
And we're going to go 16 shots. And between 16 and 70 words, I like to take the shots because I was getting for a while, like favorite thing about set. And it's like the previous one, check up on the whole, which should be a whole there. And see that you can do the correct thing and reset. This is like that, or just reset the whole process on that additional spawn you're trying to make. So let's double check. If he's there, it's gonna be good. If he's not there, then we have to reset it. He is there, so that's perfect. Now let's see, did we do it correctly? Is there a second hole on the other front right area? There is. There is another hole. So once again, we're gonna save our game. We're going to reset our game, and then we're going to fly back to the zone, and that's going to reset its position. This always works for me. This is why sometimes I will get knocked out by a Pokemon, and it doesn't work. I just think it's safer and easier for me to do this. That's my personal belief. That's just how I've been running it since I've been making these videos. All right, so... days. I'm trying to get this to be a guaranteed duplicate, and I cannot duplicate this spawn. I don't know why I cannot duplicate this spawn at all. It is not going well. But I can every time duplicate these front spots. So I'm not sure. If you can figure out how to duplicate it, then hey, let me know in the comment section below. I have brought that drover all the way to the corner over there. That's exactly what I'm doing. And for some reason, I cannot do
I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I want to play a different game.
that. But the shiny hunt is super easy. In the
Why do you want to play another game?
Just a little bored.
Which one's first?
I'm just a little bored.
Is the little board?
Chrissy had
Look, I want that shiny Honed / Ghastly.
so she went to auto before she finds the right
Look alone.
So she makes it to practice early. Like really early. And the fastest way to shiny hunt this, and you don't even need to do the back spawns, because how shiny hunting works is anything that spawns within 50 meters of you will spawn in potentially a shiny, and all the holes are within 30 meters. About 30-ish meters here. So we can just keep resetting by fly resetting. And if you do have a macro, you can just literally fly reset all day, all night long. Like, I have a macro right here that just lets me roll in the front. Opens up the map, hits it for me, just gotta do that. I'm not touching anything. And this is essentially how I was trying to do my Onyx, which is letting this run for, couple hours. I'm just doing work on the side, and it's re-rolling the 2 guaranteed onyxes, the 2 guaranteed drover, and of course all the other spawners. They're gonna get a lot of shiny Aeron, Larian. I mean, hopefully get Helio Tile, we'll go through this too, because those are more of the difficult ones here outside of the Onyx. But now that we made Onyx not difficult, it's pretty much just more of a matter of time when you're going to get it. Now, we haven't talked about the back spawns yet, and you can shiny hunt for these by running in and resetting, but they won't work with the fly reset by itself. You will have to run in pretty deep because they're beyond 50 meters. But you can bench reset. There is a bench on this building over here that will allow you to hit this one all the way in the back and then this one over here. So these are worth duplicating. The one over here doesn't really get reset by anything outside of you running in and then resetting out of there. So I just personally wouldn't waste the time there, but that's up to you on how you want to decide. I also want to mention that these holds will not go away until you destroy the Pokemon or you shiny hunt them or whatever. So they're going to stay here forever. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate the back hole. And we got an Onyx. And honestly, we can run it with Onyx just to showcase Onyx. It's not as good as Drover, but it will chase after us, and it will take a hot minute to get him. We're going to lure him to the front because its natural spawn point is as far as possible from the front. So it's actually really easy to work with, but it will probably require a save to move it. Alright. 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 We went to make a save right when it de-aggroes from us. Unfortunately, I caught the attention to something else. Alright, so that was annoying. I couldn't de-aggro at the best possible moment because the Larian was spawned in. That's okay. The Onyx is just going to respawn where I made my save. And I'll make sure to take out that Larian now because he is in the way. So we're here. Or at the very least, maybe start to avoid him. Obviously, you want to remove the extra drill in the middle because they're very annoying for this whole process. Come on, Onyx. There's a little bit of annoying because he doesn't have to, but he will chase.
Well,
We're gonna try to take him all to the gate. I believe we can.
Go to the chicken first?
Yep.
We're gonna take him to the gate. He actually de-aggro. But that's perfect. So we're gonna reset because we don't want him to move back. So his spawn points will be right at the gate. I may adjust his gate position depending where he is, but we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna move 65 meters back, try to get it to work out there. All right. So where is he? Okay, he's a little bit. Yeah, we want to move further up. He's a little bit far. Yeah, seems a bit annoying. Come on, come on. What we're gonna do is, all right.
doing the same things.
Can't complain about that. This is just gonna guarantee he stays right here. I'm gonna reset one more time. This is gonna make it so his new spawn point is now even closer to the gate, and now I can view the 60 to 70 meters away from him and try to duplicate that back spawn. All right, so he's right here. Perfect. I'm gonna put a pin on his position, which is more like right here. Perfect. So now let's go down 65 meters this way. Perfect. Favorite game. Reload set game. And hopefully we did it correctly. And if we did, we're going to see the Onyx still at the front gate. And then we're going to all the way to the backside. And we should be seeing a hole there. And then we successfully duplicated the process. So, okay, we have the Onyx here. That's pretty good. Now, do we have ourselves a second hole? And we get ourselves another hole. So once again, I'm going to save my game, reload my game, and then we're going to fly, and I should have 2 holes to fly back.
Zero platform fees, guaranteed base.
That's how you're going to be able to do those back holes. And I will say the back holes are so much easier than the front holes because you don't have as good of a reset method. But you have to do the bench. And the bench is a lot slower. Definitely very much more capable though. We have a back hole before we do that reset with that. But we should be seeing ourselves a second hole. We got ourselves 2 holes once again. We got ourselves 2 holes. And we can do the exact same method for this one over here. The exact same method will work on the one on the right. The exact same method will work on the one on the left. And then if you don't know where the bench is, I'll show you where the bench location is from the front. So you can do an method. I will once again recommend that you do the one all the way back and then the one that is on the side that is going to be closer to the bench here. The far side will not be reachable by the bench, so you don't really need to do the one on the far side. Alright, so you want to go up here, go up here, go up here, go up here, climb up here, climb up through here, go through here. Don't fall off. You will fall off on a roll most of the time, but you're not like a flat.
Streamlab sponsorships. Zero.
So go through here, go through here. Now, our goal is to get this point right here. Climb up the ladder. Climb up the second ladder. Go through here. Now we're going to roto fly. And you can see that we have the guarantee spot right here. Now you can see a hole right there on the right. We're all close enough to the hole on the right to get it. The bench is right here. So to give you guys an example, that is 44 meters away, right there. That's where a hole could spawn. If you push it a little bit further, that is, okay, that's a little bit too far. So let's see. You go a little bit closer. That's 51. So 51, you're going to be getting about half of the potential spawns there. And the whole position is going to be random every time you restart it.
We outside tonight.
The hole have moved for sure. And the hole is way too far in the front on the right side here. So you don't get the hole on the left. Also move up. But there you go. That is how you shine Onyx fast and easy with an awesome play method. Hopefully, this works out great for you. This is a wonderful one for you guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace out. Have a good one.
If you selling that good thing, baby, I'm J. Cole. We can work it out. Yeah, I know my feet sound kind of hot, but you can work it down. He did you dirty, got you doing nigga dirty now. You say I got too many hoes, that's what you worried about. You trying to be bitch, I see you in that. I raised my only.
I got something coming up. It's fun. Get ready to think fast and eat fast and Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
With hand family and cook to order chicken fingers. So grab a box combo and catch. And check out.
This is going to be the Pyro Showcase, the Mega Pyro Showcase. I don't know how Swagger can make Mega Pyro, frankly. This one's not very cool. It's also not very good. But we're going to do our best. We're running max speed, max special.
What's up, Leah?
We have flamethrower, Nickel beam, grip power, and Kool-Aid. And because we can make this a viable team, we put like a Salamis on there. And because we need to make a swag team, we put 80 thumpers. If you don't know, I've been spreading this thumpers propaganda like crazy. I put into Flip 'em Calendar the other day, and I was like, yo, stop this. It's like, you know what? And it's actually kind of a crazy part. And the reason is because it's so small. Matter of fact, let me show you how small this stuff is.
Alright, y'all, listen, man. Y'all got
So
stuff
small.
tune y'all ears, tune y'all minds. Fuck y'all ears, y'all minds, though.
How do you even see
Your
that?
ears can tell you no about something, then your mind start trying to trick you into thinking there's something good. Like, oh, well, it kind of sound like this, not kind of like this. So I just like,
They get smaller. They get smaller than this.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
had a pretty decent movement speed too, and the fact of the matter is there's a lot of Gyarados running around
Y'all
the
gotta
ladder.
start using y'all ears.
And you know, obviously,
This shit,
our environment
Mm.
Gyarados running around.
What?
Some of y'all
So you just watch out and don't see it
Look at my butt.
stop this. To make it really easy to
You
snipe.
want to the toys?
Anyway, here we go. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe for notifications. Let's begin. This channel is partnered with
Yes, is very, very slowly starting to feel a little bit more. Almost a year ago, I produced one of my biggest songs yet. Annalie Choppa actually rapped on my beat. The album the song was on even charted with Billboard, and that track now has something like 30 million streams. That sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, I got completely fucked over. I want to show you how much I actually got paid from that song. Bro, you're not gonna believe it. But before we get to that part, let me actually tell you the full story. For those who don't know me,
What is it? Yeah. No, we can trade though for sure. Y'all want to trade? We can get some trades going. Yeah. Oh.
Feel like you're unfit. Find a job that's right for you.
Who don't know me, my name is Daniel. I'm a 17 years old music producer. I've been on Beatboard working with my favorite artists, made more than $200,000 posting my beats online. And I've grown many type beat channels, and one of them actually have more than 100k subs right now. So basically, now I'm able to live fully off my music business. But the story actually started all from that same YouTube channel. So a year ago, back in May of 2024, I actually uploaded this one video, just like I was doing every other video. It's nothing special about it. It took me like 20 minutes to make it and upload it, and I basically called it a day. But that beat specifically, I remember I had that gut feeling that that beat could actually go crazy. The melody was catchy, the drums slapped, the mix was perfect, so it literally had everything that a viral beat on YouTube could have. The next day, I woke up, was hyped as fuck to see how the beat performed, so I checked the analytics, and it got 500 views. To my standards, 500 views in the first days was not something crazy. Actually, it was slower than usual. So, I just let it go and sleep on my YouTube channel without thinking too much about it. But then a month later, something crazy actually happened. Because I started experiencing something that many producers love. It was beat sales notification everywhere, my Instagram DMs flooded, and YouTube comments everywhere from that typing channel. It was looking like everybody was obsessed with that beat. But, as it's natural to do, I checked the analytics back again. It only passed 1 month. Keep that in mind, bro. I check on the beat, and now it had 500,000 views. That was absolutely insane. Like, it was mind blowing for me. It was one of the first beats that was actually blowing up like the fuck crazy on my YouTube channel. By November of that same year, it had almost had 2 million views on it. And that's when things actually got really wild. So one night, I'm laying in my bed, just brain running on Instagram and skipping through stories. And I actually see this one producer friend that I had mentioning me on his story. It was Annalie Chop on the screen, and the story clearly said they really remade that little sub beat. Shaking my head. So, my brain kind of started connecting the dots with Annalie Chop on the screen, that producer friend that I was close with saying that somebody tried to remake my beat. So, turn up the volume. I fucking froze at that moment. Because that was literally my beat. I mean, not really my beat, but it sounded like almost the exact same. It was almost same BPM. It had the same signature tones that I had in basically all of my beats. The drum patterns that I used basically in every single one of my beats was there, and the sample chop was identical, like even the same key, so they wasn't even bothered to, fucking change it or flip it in another way. I literally had this person that I was talking to saying, bro, you can still hear your tag kind of cut out in the outro of the beat, like if they use AI to cut it out or some shit. So I was like, bro, I'm not that dumb. And I didn't even have to say it, because I literally had my DMs flooded with people actually realizing that they kind of stopped my beat. So in my head, I was like, bro, I got screwed over really bad this time. Because, bro, imagine, I was 15 years old at the time. That could have been my first major placement ever. Like, straight off YouTube. That would have been fucking crazy. But here's the thing about the music industry that nobody really wants to talk about is that when you're an unknown, young, bedroom producer with no placements, nobody really knows your name, nobody wants to give you your flowers. So it's way easier to just get screwed over and have someone check your work and remake it and not give you any credits. And that's exactly what happened. So I literally tried everything. Reaching out to the label, texting Annalie Chop himself. I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to text every producer who participated in making that song, but nothing was happening and nobody was noticing. So finally, I said, fuck it. My beat was still on YouTube. This song containing that beat was pretty much fucking identical. I was like, let me take this shit down. Let me fill up a copyright strike on YouTube and all platforms. Let me try to take that song down. And man, let me tell you, I was shaking the shit out of me. Like, I was scared of that shit feeling the copyright strike out. Because, in my head, I was already picturing myself in a fucking poorly millionaire lawyers destroying me. Bro, I was 15 years old when I was doing that. But eventually, a month later, this song was removed from every streaming platform. You could literally not find it anymore. Now, I was low-key expecting the FBI to be on my door any second from there. And it's crazy how guilty you can feel for something that you actually made, if that makes sense. Then, a week later, something crazy happened because I finally got that Gmail notification from Annalie Chop label sending me the contract for that actual song. So, boom. I literally thought I made it. I was jumping around my room. I was happy as fuck. I thought, that's it. I didn't even think twice. I literally immediately signed it. Just like that, I could finally get what I was owed. I thought the story was over, that I would get my money, and everybody would be peaceful and happy, just like any good story can. Well, Now I'll show you exactly how much I earned from that song. Alright, so now the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the song that I want to freestyle. And here is gonna state the earnings from this song. As you can see right here, this is lifetime earnings of billions, please. I want to keep it authentic, like it's literally just showing my screen, so like I'm authentic as possible, and I'm not hiding anything. So here's the song, right here's gonna see how much I've earned. I'm gonna show you 3, 2, 1.
You gotta this guy.
Tell me, I tell you, since kicking me in game, bro.
Into your current look. You just asked
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
bucket hats. Rock that. Dress to the 90s.
Black Friday deals start now at Jerome's. Get early access to the biggest mattress deal of the year.
I fucking sense, bro. That's this song right there. It's literally that song, and it's all of it is lifetime earnings. Moral of the story, I got completely screwed over. Now, I'm having my manager looking at this, I'm having owners looking at this, so I'm trying to get this situation handled, because there's no fucking way I'm getting paid 5 cents from a song that has more than 30 million streams on all platforms. There's no fucking way, bro. And I didn't even register the song like recently. Like it has been almost a year now that this song has been collecting, like a year and a half, something like that. So like there's definitely something wrong going on here. But basically what I wanted to say with this video is nothing is as bright and shiny as it's being shown on the internet. Like, bro, music producers, majority of them are completely good. Because if you're depending on labels, manager, A&Rs, whatever the fuck you want to get you paid, and then you produce a song like this is the payout that you get. Like you, I don't know, bro. Like you may already like be thinking some shit on your own at this point. So the question I think is pretty clear now. How the fuck am I making a living off my music if this is what I'm earning from it? And the answer is pretty simple. I'm gonna show you right quick. Because in the meanwhile, I've been banking on beat stars. This is all the beat sales that I've been getting in. Just this, the 12th of September, I literally got 4 beat sales. That's like 2 days ago. So I can confidently say that I've been making like my own moves with beat stars and everything. And I'm also getting paid from YouTube. And this is exactly like the same channel that I got the beat from the song. And I'm gonna show you the beat right quick. It's exactly. Bro, if you're only depending on labels to get your money as a music producer, you definitely gotta find another way. Because as you see right here, those just come from me being consistent, me having strategy, and me being able.
Okay.
So,
Can I have failures now,
wait,
please?
I'm the first one to notice.
Yeah? I can't failures, Jay.
Hey guys,
Failures.
Where are they?
Oh, they're in the kitchen and the microwave.
Hey, oh my god, are you?
They're in the kitchen. The microwave. Like the failures are in the microwave.
Your most memorable shiny moments from the first week of playing Pokemon Legends ZI. And this is what you said. Mr. Landon. Ooh, wait a second. The Beldum hunt? Is that what this is? That's one of the best hunts in the game by like a pretty significant margin in my opinion.
The failures.
No way! Shiny
Let's
Boomerang! Are you kidding me? So sad.
and
What?
the
Wow.
Oh my
the
god.
black white wheels,
Oh, that was crazy.
the white and the white kitchen inside.
I want you to know I saw the screenshots for this game, and it's giving Pokemon Rejuvenation inspired. It's giving Pokemon Reborn inspired. When was the last time you played one of those games? Lord knows how long it's been, to be honest with you. But everybody, welcome to Pokemon. Now, I saw Volty touch this game.
Yeah.
I think Aerie shot the.
This white Oreos on the top left, the little top left, with the little shoulder, that's a little like short. White and white and
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos.
What's up, guys? Athena Beth.
Dave, are you be changing it?
Well, I'm here and I'm bringing you another guide in Pokemon Legends. Hey, this time I'm going to be going around and showing you some of the best stunning locations that I would.
I have to put my shoes on too.
Be patient, bro.
Okay.
Are you gonna eat out there?
Okay. And there, yes. Take the energy, please.
Okay, they're right there, bro. It's super hot, so be careful.
Okay, but Jay, can I watch that with you? Watch this?
Yeah, you can watch it with me.
Okay.
Oh.
I hate daylight savings! I hate it! It's 6 o'clock and it feels like it's 1 in the morning! It's hard to yell in your ears right at the start of the stream, but I just need to articulate how much I hate daylight savings! Just leave the clocks alone, please. Who enjoys this? Who enjoys darkness at this hour, dude? It throws off my internal clock. It makes me hella depressed.
It's like a common play.
Just right in my, yeah. I mean, would I do this by myself? Probably not. But I'm sure it's says you suck.
Hmm.
But I did lose like 500 watch hours.
Okay. Shift up that table, please.
Hmm?
Up that table. So I can leave it. That one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 7,000 encounters going to be hit today, which is just diabolical. Very, very insane. How's everyone doing though? Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, wonderful Sunday while I was not streaming, but I did upload a member video yesterday. If you guys remember, definitely check it out. And your boy was in the cave lock this Sunday as well. But how's everyone doing, man? Welcome in. What up, Choji? What up, Snowman Matt? What up, Ray? Matt?
Huh. Choose your mouth closed.
Jay.
Hmm.
Can you give me some water, please, Dave? Dave? Drink your water, please.
Why don't you go grab one?
Okay.
Nah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think so.
Why did it fall? And you didn't open, you didn't close it. Come on, though, bro.
Okay.
What's going on? So,
These are my hands yet.
huh?
These are my hands.
Yeah, hands.
Yeah.
Stop, oh, stop doing it.
That's why. Stop messing with you, bro.
All right, there you go.
So he's dead.
You gonna do it or what?
No, I'm not doing it, dude. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Why?
What you mean? Why would I don't want to do that.
You just gave me reasons. Listen.
Listen, you gotta think about we have history, right? And if I'm black, then he's gonna be like upset, gonna be worried, and wonder where I'm at, what I've been doing.
Oh my gosh. Why the fuck are you worried about what he's gonna be worried about?
What you mean? That's my ex.
So what?
If it's my ex, why would I be worried? Of course, I still care. Like, I mean, I don't care about him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you okay?
Hey.
Listen, if you're not gonna block me, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. Why would you even respond to that? First of all, oh my god.
Like I said, we're fun enough to not, like, we don't have to block each other. Like, that's crazy.
Listen, I never said that from the jump. You gave me a reason to make him want to get blocked.
Okay, I'm not going to block him. You can't say it.
You're texting him though.
I don't care. I'm not blocking him. I'm sorry, because I don't want him to be worried, trying to figure out where I've been at, what I've been at. Like, I still want him to see it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Matter of fact, it's not like that. I want him to see us. I want him to see how
Now you want to see
I
us.
got me like,
You want to lose it? Watch me.
I'm not losing no nigga for I'm not losing no nigga. Don't even wish
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you can't block it right now, I'm gonna have to grab your phone to you.
Which I'm not blocking him. I'm not blocking him. I'm out here, so I don't know what you're about to do with him. I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I love you, and I don't love him anymore, and I'm not blocking him. Like, what's the point? What is the point? That doesn't mean he's not gonna still try to.
You want him to still text you and stuff?
No, I know how to text, bro. Like, my friend did that. Yes, because I never told you to block your ex. Like,
right, I'm not texting my fucking ex. I'm responding to her messages.
It don't matter. I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I don't care. He was just fucking out. I need to sit out. I'm lost on the bed.
You're responding, thank you with a heart for what?
What you mean?
What are you responding for? That's your ex.
Okay, I don't respond anymore, but I'm not.
No, if you can't block him, we're done. I'm telling you.
I'm not blocking him.
Okay, well, alright, so we're done.
Matter of fact, it's not like that. I want him to see us. I want.
ship.
Thank you.
Now use Rock Smash. Good job, Chica Chica. We're not done yet. Oh. Chica Chica, use disarming voice. It's not very effective, Chica Chica. Use Leaf It.
Yeah, what is,
Use Rock Smash. Okay, Chica Chica.
how do you have to stay off the camera, bro?
Chica Chica, use
What are you
Leaf It.
doing over there?
Now use Rock Smash.
Why'd you just go over there?
Good job, Chica Chica. We're not done yet.
Then why'd you go this way?
It's a Beedrill.
Doesn't make sense.
Chica Chica, use
There's
disarming
a tug
voice.
right there.
Huh?
There's a tug
It's
right
not very
there.
effective, Chica Chica. Use Leaf It.
No, you go throw that in the outside trash.
Out there inside.
In the kitchen.
Just wanna love you for my... Yo, Fora.
Kyrie! Oh my goodness. I had to go get a stream, bro.